Black people can be just as ignorant as white people. Notice I did not say racist, because to be racist, you need a system of power and control, and the ability to exclude people from jobs, housing, education, etc. This is by my experience. The reason I say this is because this is just a message for black people. I feel that I have a special perspective that black people and white people do not have. I say that black people can be just as ignorant as white people based on my experience, because whenever I reached out for help from black people, most of the time, in their hearts and minds, they would take the side of my white adoptive family. White adoptive family. You know who would take my side? Koreans. Not even one of my own. And when I say this, I mean not even the black therapists that I've went to. Let me specify, the black women therapists. Based on my experience, the most revolutionary mindset of the black people that I've met have come from black men. What is going on with black women? Black women have been the biggest worshipers of white people. But I'm saying this to give you a perspective from a transracial adoptee, and you have not met many transracial adoptees, so I can offer a fresh perspective. Do I say sometimes I hate black people like I hate white people? Yes. But do I understand what 500 to 1,000 years of slavery and the Black Holocaust can do to black people? Yes. Do black people need reparations? Yes. Do we need tangibles? Yes. Back to the racism. Even when we did have power back in Egypt and Africa, and when we were on the top of the planet, exploring different places, and when racism technically did not exist back then, but if you want to make the argument that we could have been racist back then, black people weren't. Black people brought white people in, taught white people how to agriculture, how to feed themselves, so on, embraced them, even taught them our secrets, which led to our downfall. Of all the people who have ever accepted me, it hasn't been black people. It's been Koreans? Seriously? I say that black people are ignorant. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say this. Generalizing is never a good idea. I'm just venting. I guess I'm just venting on frustration, because I've lived a whole life feeling like I've been alone, rejected by both sides. My white adoptive family giving me money and stuff because it looked good on paper, and I may be an experiment. But black people. But even though black people can be extremely ignorant, black people are still a wonderful, beautiful people. And again, I know what the Black Holocaust, 500 to 1,000 years of racism, Jim Crow, what it can do to the spirit of black people. Puts black people to sleep, destroys some of us, makes us sambos. I understand. But it doesn't make it easier to feel like you don't have a family on either side, white or black. It's really tough to not feel you fit in to either side. Of course, we know that the people who have the title for ignorance is white people. The title for the most stealing, the most murderous thievery, the most murderous thieving, just insidious title has to go to white people. And I guess a lot of that ignorance has wrapped up on us, because we weren't always ignorant, even to our own people. No. That's what captivation will do to you. For a long time, I've been looking for a black girl to make my wife, find it to, you know, just to make a family with. But that's not happening. I guess I'm just, I don't know, too psychologically damaged. And, you know, I understand that. It's survival. I mean, black women want to find someone with awesome black culture, you know, someone that can relate to. And they can't necessarily relate to me because they haven't had the life that I had. And I haven't had the life that they've had. I know I'm always supposed to go black, but black women really haven't had my back. Even my biological mother, who let me go and never came searching for me. Now, I don't whether she thought that, I don't know, I'd have a better life. I doubt it. I spent so many years, or I spent a couple of years in the foster home, brutal foster homes, where I was malnourished and starving. Now, if she was not psychologically fit, you know, based on the Black Holocaust, based on just everything she has been through generation to generation, okay, I can understand that. But she had 7 children. You think by the 6th child, and my younger brother was adopted by a black family, but you think by the 6th child, after the 6th child had been taken away, you think they'd get the hint that maybe they shouldn't have more kids. That's ignorance. And you know what? I shouldn't generalize, because I tell you, black people are the answer. Black people, we are the answer. We are the original children of the earth. We just have to get back to our royal, kingly selves. And we have to take reparations, and we have to. We are so economically behind. You know, listen to Dr. Claude Anderson. We need these reparations. We must bully white supremacy. We must take back these reparations. We must take these tangibles. Period. No tangibles, no vote. No more games. So that's just my view. But yes, black people can be just as ignorant as white people, but not racist. And I understand the pain that black people go through, but I need black people to understand my pain. I'm one of you. I'm one of you. You can't just let me be in this world with these racist white people. You gotta help me. I've sent letters of help to all these pro-black people, not a response back. I don't know if they've written me off to where I'm unhelpable, or they think I'm gonna be automatically a Sambo because I've been a token. But that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Not everybody who's transracially adopted is whitewashed, though. I've been very close, and I had to claw and fight my way back. I'm an Africana Studies major. I went to I study Black history. I got reconnected with my ancestors. I speak Swahili. It's a son of a bitch to try and fight your way back from whitewashing and psychological control, but it's not easy. It's really tough. To be waking up every day and just to wish that your life would end. This COVID-19 virus ain't shit when you don't have a family. When you don't really feel like you have anyone you can connect to. Shit, the virus don't mean a goddamn thing. When you spend every day depressed and wanting to die anyway. You look at the virus as an easy way to go. Yeah, it's not easy being a transracial adoptee. But from my vantage, black people have not taken my side. Koreans have taken my side before black people have. Wholeheartedly. Black women avoid me like I'm the plague. And that's been my life experience as a transracial adoptee. Okay, just thought I'd share.